Patrick CC. Yes, the NBA's dumbest wannabe gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we don't see what they talking about.
Out of the 5 major American sports, basketball is the hardest sport to make it to the pros. 1 in 12.
The hardest? Ooh, shit. I believe it. Before he made that statement, I would say I'd probably say football, honestly. That'd be the hardest, but NBA, okay. Yeah, no. I agree.
Sports, basketball is the hardest sport to make it to the pros. 1 in 12,363
Sheesh.
players, or 0.008% of players, will get signed to a professional team. To put that in perspective, if every dot on a basketball represents one potential pro signee,
Only one.
3 dots out of the 35,000 will make it. The NBA
Damn.
also happens to pay their players the best, with the average salary per player being roughly $10 million per year, which would place you in the top 0.1% of earners in the United States. So someone like Ja Morant securing the extraordinary job.
Oh God, this man, bruh, the shit he's been going through with that video. I guess he was found not guilty, or he's not getting in trouble for it. That's crazy.
Job as a professional basketball player means he has basically won the lottery of life. He worked extremely hard and is being rewarded at the highest level for his efforts. And instead of building his legacy and setting up potential generational wealth for him and his family, he's deciding to take on the role as a gangster rapper, assaulting people, flexing weapons on Instagram, and trying to prove to the world that he really is about that life. Only person who made...
Bro, just putting more eyes on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you good, yo. You living good. You got this opportunity millions would want. And you doing too much, gang. You feel me? I don't know, bro. I feel like do what you want, be who you want, but the flexing and this right here is not needed, bro. For what?
About that.
Why let people you got it on you? You know what I'm saying?
That life. Only person who made the NBA to go back to the hood. Ja grew up in South Carolina in a small, quiet country town called Dalzell. Dalzell is a few miles outside of Sumter, which is ranked as the 46th most dangerous city in South Carolina. He went to Crestwood High School, where student academic performance is just about average with the entire state. It's pretty safe to say that Ja grew up in a very average American suburb, surrounded by slightly above average crime rate, and went to an average school. We have no reason to believe that he is a gangster or is gang affiliated in any way. He has no criminal record, no history of violence, and really only a few minor arguments on the court, which is extremely normal. Ja has 2 loving parents who have always supported his basketball dreams and are very proud of him. His mother describes him as a genuinely loving person. His father T used all of his free time to privately train Ja and help him become the superstar he is today. Morant is only 23. He was drafted as the number 2 overall pick by the Memphis Grizzlies in...
Number 2, gang. 23 years old, bro. You got it. You got it good for yourself, bro. Come on. Don't let that fame and money get to your fucking head doing crazy shit, bro. Assuming that's the case, right?
Morant is only 23. He was drafted as the number 2 overall pick by the Memphis Grizzlies in 2019. He won Rookie of the Year in his first season after averaging nearly 18 points per game. And every year his stats have just gotten better and better. This year he's been on fire, with a 27-point average while shooting 46%. In the 2022 offseason, Ja signed a 5-year extension with the Memphis Grizzlies. This contract would earn him 25% of the salary cap yearly, which is estimated to be around $40 million per year, putting him roughly in the top 10 earners in the entire NBA.
Bro, 40 a year. Come on, bro. What is it about the street life that you going back to it? Or you going to it? You know what I'm saying? What is it about it? Pretty fucking sure those street people, bro, the people living in the streets would love some shit like this, bro, to change their life around. And when they get it, they probably will hop out and never go back to the hood. What are you going back for?
$40 million per year, putting him roughly in the top 10 earners in the entire NBA. His performance in the first 5 seasons are reminiscent of Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook, and Allen Iverson. Ironically,
bro, you getting pretty much compared to Derrick Rose. Not only him, Allen Iverson, bro. Nah, this man nice, boy. This man nice. Allen's my favorite fucking player ever, bro. I don't care if he was good, bad, shit, and didn't get the recognition he deserved. I don't care about none of that, bro. Allen Iverson is my top player. My favorite player.
5 seasons are reminiscent of Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook, and Allen Iverson.
And
Ironically,
Russell, bro.
AI and Ja have even more in common, indulging in a lifestyle that is synonymous with rappers,
Sheesh.
more specifically, gangster rappers.
Yeah.
Allen Iverson liked to party, go to clubs, drink, and gamble, which ultimately led to the downfall of his career. Ja Morant, as a recent, likes to show people how tough he is. On January 3rd, 2023, TMZ reported that Ja Morant was allegedly involved in the attack of a minor during a basketball game in July at his Tennessee home. The two got into an argument, and the teenager said Ja approached him, put his chin on his shoulder, and asked a bystander, "Should I do it to him?" Then struck him with a closed fist, knocking him to the ground. From there, Ja continued sticking him while on the ground, and another man jumped in and began hitting the boy as well. Officers in the dock say they noted the teenager had a large knot on his head. Ja says he did strike the boy, but he was acting in self-defense after the boy threw a basketball at him. Morant told officers the teenager made verbal threats stating he'd light.
All right. If it was self-defense, right? A punch or two is gonna do him in, no? And not only that, your mans came and jumped him as well. That's doing too much, gang.
At him. Morant told officers the teenager made verbal threats stating he'd light his house up as he was being escorted off the property.
Oh, yeah. See, you talking heavy, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't want to say he deserved those hits and blows, but come on now. If y'all know what that means, I ain't going to explain. I'm not even going to explain it, bro.
There are also separate reports that say that Ja hit the boy 12 to 13 times and even went into his house, grabbed a gun, and put it in his waistband, taunting the boy. Now, NBA news outlets were harping on the fact that the kid was 17, but to give Ja the benefit of the doubt, a 17-year-old these days most definitely could light your house up. The four people...
Bruh, look at New York and the drill scene in New York. These motherfuckers is 30, 40, 15. 13, 14, 15. Yeah. He would be on some shit, bro. That 17-year-old.
The doubt, a 17-year-old these days most definitely could light your house up. The four people involved in Pop Smoke's murder were 19, 18, 17, and 15. It's easy to see 17 and think of an innocent boy, but that may not be the case. The teenager did press charges, and the boy's mother demanded $20 million from Morant, but the charges were dropped due to insignificant evidence, and it was looking more like a false allegation for someone to make a quick payday off an NBA player. But 4 days before this fight, Ja had another police report filed by a security guard at a finish line in the Memphis Mall. The altercation started after Morant's mother had a dispute with an employee, which led her to call her son. Ja showed up with 9 men. A verbal confrontation transpired, and then a member of Morant's group pushed the security guard in the head. Morant then said, "Let me find out what time he gets off," which made the guard want to file a report as he felt threatened by Morant's statement. Now, Ja had the opportunity to show the world how gangsta he was when Shannon Sharpe pressed the Grizzlies on the sidelines of their match against the Lakers. Shannon yelled at Dylan Brooks saying he can't guard LeBron, to which Dylan responded, "F you." Shannon retaliated and stood on the sideline begging for them to get in his face. Ja's father T even got up and barked at him a little bit, but nobody wanted to get up and close to Shannon. Ja yelled from across the court.
And the Grizzlies...
And as soon as people tried to usher Shannon away, that's when the Grizzlies decided to try and press him. Shannon later said, "They don't want this smoke. They don't want problems. But I wanted everything they had." Fast forward 1 week later, and Ja got into an altercation with Chris Duarte of the Indiana Pacers. Chris pushed him 3 times while Ja repeated, "Don't touch me." But Ja had some plans for retaliation after the game. Acquaintances of Grizzlies star Ja Morant aggressively confronted members of the Pacers traveling party near the team's bus in the loading area of FedEx Forum Arena. And later, someone in a slow-moving SUV, which Morant was riding in, trained a red laser on him. We don't know if Ja was the one who pointed the laser, and we also don't know if that laser was attached to a gun. But was Ja trying to do the first post-
Why was they out here with the little lasers like this with the button? Y'all thinking he's out here doing? Nah, gang, that shit gotta be on a tool. You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
And we also don't know if that laser was attached to a gun. But
Hey,
was
man.
Ja trying to do the first post-NBA game drive-by? I guess by comparison, it's not as bad as Gilbert Arenas. The Wizards player in 2009 brought a gun into the locker room and threatened to shoot one of his teammates over a card game. But let's not forget that last year at 2 in the morning, Ja said to a Twitter op that it's free to see how hollows feel, referring to hollow tip bullets. And if that evidence wasn't enough, just last week, Ja went on Instagram Live while he was at the strip club and flashed a gun to the camera. This action prompted a 2-game suspension, as well as Ja deactivating all of his social media pages. Obviously, 99% of people denounced this behavior, but some people like Gilbert Arenas and Paul Pierce defended Ja. Basically,
Defense Ja. I don't care what y'all say about Ja carried a gun after I was stabbed. Y'all don't know what you're going through. Everyone got something to say until you really know what's really going on in someone's life when you're black and rich and you're a target. Yeah, I get it, but like, come on, bro. All that extra shit. For what? Like I said, why let people know you got it on you? You know what I'm saying?
saying they understand why he carries a gun. Ja has everything going right for him. He's living a life that's near impossible to achieve. So why does he want to run around and act gangsta now?
Bro, you not hard. That's not your life. People that in that life would give anything to be in your life.
100%. That's why I said what I said. But let's not say he's not about that life, or he, you know what I'm saying? Let's not say that because we don't know his upbringing. Yeah, he has both his parents. Was that little sister or brother, right? He got it. He got the family, whatever. But you don't know, bruh. You feel me? Maybe his pops was in the street, try to keep him away, but he learned, you know what I'm saying? It could be a lot of factors, bruh.
People that in that
That's
life
a fact,
would give
though.
anything to be in your life.
Yep.
Damn, I swear sports and music are so synonymous because we want to be them and they want to be us. Those lyrics come from Thank Me Now, the final track on Drake's 2010 debut album Thank Me Later. Rappers love the esteem, the money, and the safety that basketball players have, but basketball players love the lifestyle that rappers have. We know that Ja loves NBA Youngboy. He is constantly going on IG Live rapping along to his lyrics. Youngboy has a way of making his nefarious lifestyle sound fun and exciting, even though it's extremely stressful and he likely has a target on his back 24/7. Like we said before, Ja is from a small suburb in the middle of South Carolina, and we have reason to believe he's had a pretty solid and stable upbringing. He moved to Memphis, which is known for being a dangerous city, home to a lot of famous rappers. He became the face of the Grizzlies franchise, so everyone in the city loves him. When he goes to the club, where real Memphis gangsters probably hang out, they likely show him love. Even rival gangsters in Memphis could probably bond over the Grizzlies being their favorite team. He's getting a taste of their lifestyle, the lifestyle that his favorite rappers glamorize. They are bringing him places he never would have been able to go, and he probably isn't too worried about his safety because he doesn't have enemies. He wants the power and the respect
that he knows of. That he knows of. He doesn't have enemies that he knows of. Bro, it could be your own peoples being envious and jealous of you. Watch your fucking self. You know what I'm saying? Watch your fucking self. Don't be out here assuming you don't got a target on your head, bro. Never. Always move tagged. Always move cautious. You know what I'm saying?
that comes with having street cred, but he doesn't have to risk his life for it, and he has a guaranteed $10 million yearly salary. Ja has everything they don't, and he wants the one thing they have, but the one thing that they have requires them to be alert and prepared to risk their life at any given moment. Some people say 23 years old is enough to know better, but there's no doubt that a small reason why he's acting out is due to his age. 23 with enough money to do whatever he wants is dangerous, especially when his father is also indulging in his son's success.
Yeah, I'm not saying, what is Pop gonna do? Assuming homie is the biggest breadwinner in the house, you know what I'm saying? We don't know what his parents do, but assuming he the main breadwinner, bro. How much can Pop say? You know what I'm saying? Maybe give him a little talk here and there, but he's still a grown man, and he gonna do whatever he wants, bro. You feel me? He probably lives alone too, so it's like, it's only so much you can do, gang.
Wants is dangerous, especially when his father is also indulging in his son's success. The NBA definitely wants to see Ja succeed, but if he
has little girl too, come on, bro. You got a whole daughter. Move right, please, bro. Move fucking right.
Continues down this path, he will be ostracized by the media, and eventually it will be too risky for any team to bring him on. His career will be cut short, similar to other players who have tried these antics in the past. And the funny part about that is, his new friends that are bringing him into this lifestyle won't be there for him when he isn't a star basketball player anymore.
1,000%. What the fuck? That's bro, Patrick. You speaking that facts, you know what I'm saying? Come on now, bro. It's just, bro, simple. Mans get locked up. Who's there for him? His mom, pops, and his daughter, right? Assuming that's the daughter and the little brother, sister, bro. Little sister, right? Just them. Everybody else, who you is, bro? You know what I'm saying? I got nothing to do with me. I'm not going over there. Like I said, it be your own people being envious or jealous of you. We've heard stories of best friends throwing hands or stuff like that, right? Decided to give y'all a bonus video this week. I don't normally upload on Thursday, but I figured why not? Hope you enjoy Drink Water. I'm not saying. Shout out to the homie, bro. This kind of situation, the player either has a life-changing moment to change his ways or he just fades out after a tragedy. The fact that his own mother called him up, she got into an argument at the mall so he could come by and threaten the other person shows exactly the kind of person that Ja was raised by. I see what you mean, but then it's like, how much can his mom fend for herself? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I don't know. I mean, put yourself in her shoes. If you were arguing with somebody and you had a son, you're obviously gonna call for him. You know what I'm saying? It depends how you look at that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to say put much of the blame on the mom in this situation. I understand, but like, let's, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't push it to that extent, bro, because that's just one altercation right there that we've heard of, right? Yeah, it's quite literally a player the streets will never forget. I see what you did there. Let me see. Jock grew up with a full court on his backyard. He really trying to go from riches to rags. Hey, man. It's probably that fame and attention and money getting to him. And I really hope, you know what I'm saying, he does a whole 180 and literally, bro, stay away from that shit. Like homie said, there's people willing, they die, bro. They willing to die to be in your position. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what you guys thought. That's my reaction. If y'all enjoyed, give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'm out.